darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Isn't that how that goes?
I have no idea
Okay,
what
well,
isms come from Oregon.
That's where it comes from.
definitely.
Straight out of Bend.
Yes, definitely. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
We used to go berry picking.
We
No?
did too.
Yeah, it was
when I was
fun.
little in Washington. Did you go berry picking?
Once.
Oh,
Once? It was the best.
Yeah,
and
it was
I got
fun.
one time.
I liked it.
I got so sick.
Why?
I had so many strawberries.
you ate so many berries. Yes.
As I was probably like maybe
Just-
5 or 6. Can you imagine my hair in pigtails? This light blonde brown hair.
One for you, one for me. One for you, one for me.
No,
It was just
carry the basket and eat the strawberries,
I
I
was
bet.
sitting on the
No,
deck
yeah.
in the backyard, and all of a sudden I'm like,
Oh, no.
I feel so sick.
That only happened to me
Mommy."
once. Yeah, and then we would always come back, and my grandma would be like, "All right, let's make some jam."
I don't even know what we did with the strawberries.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know if it was just we're going to pick some because it's a good activity.
Yeah.
Or if my mom actually did something with them, and I just don't remember. I should ask her.
Yeah, you should ask her.
I mean, it's kind of like when we used to
was
go
awesome.
to the apple orchard every fall, and you'd see people walking with like 5 giant bags full of apples.
What are they doing with all these apples? What's happening?
I
Are
don't
we
know,
making apple
apple
pie,
cider, apple
apple
pie.
cider?
Well, they all have the thought of,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to
yeah.
make apple. I'm going to do
Totally,
all apple
yeah.
crisp. I'm
Yeah.
going to make all, and they get home and they look at the 19 pounds of apples and go,
Yeah.
that's,
But
I did that
dang,
a lot of
those
apples.
were good apples.
Were
they
good
were
apples?
fresh off the tree, yeah.
What are we?
So you're talking
doing now?
about, what was the
What's
place
next one?
even called?
The one we just went to?
Farm-
No, the farm to table,
Oh.
the place that closed.
Wait, I have it pulled up right here. Farmtable Kitchen and Spirits.
Just make sure you bring that mic back, though.
Yeah.
Farm.
And from the photos, it looks real nice.
It did look amazing.
I mean, it was actually really nice in there. It was fine.
The rest.
It was fine.
I pick up my phone. The restaurant looked like, I was excited when you said, "Hey, here's this brunch place I really want to
Oh.
try out. I've heard such
Yeah.
great things about it."
We visited in March.
March in the
Oh
spring.
my gosh, it was March. Thanks, Google.
Yeah.
No, thanks for tracking me and
Wow,
being creepy
that's
Oh my
about it.
not weird. Not at all.
Not weird,
No.
no. Yeah, I mean, it looked amazing. Brunch, the prices seemed okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why does it say it's open?
Wait,
Wait.
what now?
My facts aren't together.
If that's the case, then we have to
No,
cut
it says permanently closed.
It does.
Right?
farm to table.
No, Farmtable Kitchen.
That's right. Farm table kitchen
Right? I'm looking at the right one. Town Square?
in Town Square.
Yeah.
Permanently closed.
Right? Okay, good.
Farm table is like a hidden gem here.
A hidden gem.
I'm just looking at the reviews. So many 5-star reviews.
Everything came from Costco.
It
What are you
did.
talking about?
That's
It
right,
was
we did
so
discuss that.
bad.
Ew.
This would have been an ideal episode.
This would
Because,
have been an ideal
okay, here's the
episode.
thing. I don't remember anything else that we ordered. I remember the service being awful and atrocious, them talking about the server messing up where they seated us.
Okay, wait. Whoa.
I mean-
we got to start from the beginning,
All right.
right?
Okay. We walked in. There's supposed to be 4 of us.
There were 4 of us. There were
And-
supposed to be.
There was supposed to be.
No, it's supposed to be 5. And they sat us at
5?
the world's smallest little round table.
No. We already knew he wasn't coming.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So
Right?
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4. They sat us at what technically could fit 4 people, but we're here for brunch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If each one of us got a plate to eat off of, someone would have to eat on the floor.
It was a pub table.
It was
is what it was.
Oh,
It
and
was
so
just
we're like, can we pull
the
one
other
of these,
table
one of these
closer?
other tables closer? And the hostess was like, yeah, sure, go for it.
Uh-huh.
And
So we did.
We did.
We
because,
spread out.
All you got to do is scroll through, and I'm not the only low star.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
really?
in there.
They're in there.
Did you
And
leave a
then-
review?
The manager
Yes,
decides
sir.
to
Bullshit.
berate the hostess right next to our table.
That's right.
We're within earshot.
It
That's
wasn't the hostess; it was our
It
waiter.
It was our
was our-
waiter. It was our
yeah.
waiter. That's
Yeah.
right.
Because the
And-
table was so ridiculously
To the point-
small that we wanted extra space.
To the point that I looked at them and I said, did you say it? One of us said, do you have to discuss that right here?
It was one of you two.
It was one of us. I can't remember, but I'm sure
And
we
I
both
said,
gave them
and
the
by
evil
the way,
eye. I think it was
I
you.
said, and by the way,
Quiet, please.
Yeah, I was saying, by the way, we asked if we could move these tables together.
Yeah, we did.
So could you not guilt trip the people sitting here about it?
I mean, it was actually really sad because our server was like,
it was so nice.
oh,
He
God,
was-
here we go.
Nobody there wanted to be there.
No, you could tell.
There was Frowny
And
McGee's.
Right.
wasn't
across-
there only one bartender
There was
for the
and
whole
so,
restaurant?
I think you guys didn't do the bottomless.
You did.
but our friend
No.
and I did.
Yes.
and we
Yeah.
learned our lesson after
We'll
the
shout
first.
her out. Hello,
yeah.
Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
Love you,
Hey, Crystal. Hey, girl.
Which we need to do brunch with them again.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Actually,
but we're going back to Border Grill,
We'll have a good brunch there.
And we'll have an
of
amazing
course.
brunch.
Oh my
Thank you
gosh.
very
We'll always
much.
have- yeah.
So-
I didn't realize how long Border Grill has been there for a very long time.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so Crystal and I did the bottomless,
Mm-hmm.
and after we
Mimosa,
ordered
Bloody Mary, right?
Mimosas.
sangria,
Mimosa.
Oh, and sangria, that's
mimosa,
right.
Bloody Mary, sangria.
I think I got a Bloody Mary.
You did at
individually.
first. Oh, you did?
That wasn't a bottomless.
No, the bottomless was mimosa
And sangria.
Oh, okay.
Because there's supposed to be things that you've got prepped, ready to go, that you
Right.
can easily top off.
So we said that's what we wanted,
Mm-hmm.
and what, 20 minutes it took.
It took so long.
Yeah.
Or more.
At least.
And there was I remember there's a time limit.
There's a time limit.
on how long you could be there. Was it 90 minutes?
It was
yeah,
short.
It was something weird.
It was short, and
Yeah.
then you pay for bottomless. But even if you drank them fast, the speed they're giving them out to you.
So we started
Right.
ordering
I mean,
them
just-
2+ at a time.
That's right.
He would.
Which
I
was
remember
fucking
after the
hilarious.
first one, and I said,
That was
"You know
funny.
what? Why don't I have 2? I'll get 2,
Yeah.
so I don't have to wait around." And
Yeah.
as soon as he set them on the table, I said, "I'll take 2 more."
You
And-
had to. They were so slow because there was one bartender who had nothing prepped. I feel like someone must have called out or something. I don't know, but it was
I
awful.
don't know, but
Yeah.
even guys, even with having, what did I have? I didn't
Yeah.
like the Bloody Mary, so I only had half of that.
Yeah.
And I had maybe 6 or 7 sangrias.
I don't even think you had that many.
No, because I had
No.
1 and then 2 and then 2. So I had at least
Oh, okay.
5.
Okay.
I might have added another 2
Okay.
just to spite them. I was so upset.
Mm.
You guys,
Get it together.
there was probably a tiny drop of alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
In
I
these-
tasted it. That was all
Yeah, it was terrible.
juice. It was
And I
all
think
It
juice.
wasn't
Chris-
even good juice. It
Crystal
was like
was
Capri
doing-
Sun juice with some red food dye.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It was bad.
No.
Crystal did more mimosas.
She had mimosas.
That's
Again,
right.
And she even said that there
And
wasn't-
She was like, "What is going on here?
No
What is
alcohol in there.
What's the
Yeah.
deal?"
We
There
had
was
to.
a-
We had to go get food elsewhere.
We
after
actually,
this.
yes, we did. We had to leave there and go get food and cocktails.
Because
Yeah, a
everything
different
tasted
spot.
like it was from Costco. It was
It
frozen and then
was.
came.
I was
poutine.
so excited for poutine.
I know.
It did not have gravy on it. That's just fries on a plate. We
It
had
was-
to ask, could we get some gravy for the poutine? They looked at us like we were from Mars.
was
And then
really
they
weird.
brought a side dish of cold gravy.
Yeah.
Couldn't even warm it up for us.
Yeah.
No, but
It was.
even
so
after
bad.
the issues with the drinks and the idiotic manager
Yeah.
berating, it was like him and the hostess were tag teaming against
Yep.
our waiter.
Yep.
He ignored us the rest of the time. He didn't apologize.
Nothing.
He didn't.
He wouldn't even look in our direction.
He wouldn't even
He avoided the
look.
whole table. He
He
went
would
around
not.
the
He would
other
go
way.
around the wrong
I
way.
mean- First rule, you don't berate anybody in front of a customer.
Agreed.
Two, you don't berate until you figure out what happened.
Right.
It would be more of a conversation of, hey, okay, I understand what happened. This is how we normally do things. It's brunch, so we're super busy. Unfortunately, we just can't do that. And you would
Yeah.
have pulled your employee to the side in the back and talked to them about that.
Another fun fact
mean-
about what happened on the way in, I think it was the hostess and the manager teaming up, because on the way in, we passed a bigger table and we said, "Oh, could we have that one instead?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, there's already a reservation there."
You're right.
And then later, a two-top sat at that big table.
They sat 2 people there.
And I was like,
And we had 4.
4 people
And
at
we're
this cocktail
talking-
table.
What? 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet square table?
mean, it's
yeah,
itty bitty.
it
It
was,
was hardly enough.
It was terrible. No, it was bad.
It was, I don't understand.
Yeah.
No.
So,
But the restaurant
and the
was
whole,
beautiful.
The restaurant's beautiful, but the whole piece of about that thing on their menu everywhere is how fresh the food was, how fresh the food
Yeah.
was, how fresh they made the
Fresh.
food was.
Fresh from the freezer.
I mean, I
No.
remember the sausage patties were Jimmy Dean frozen patties.
You were lucky if it was Jimmy Dean.
Right?
I mean, it
We're
was
talking
lucky.
generic.
Yeah,
here.
okay.
It was like
Okay.
you had to knock the frost off of them before you threw them in the
100%.
microwave.
100%.
Was so bad.
That was still
Yeah.
when you were eating meat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Just shortly before that ended.
That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that didn't end
but-
it right there.
You know, was the restaurant beautiful? Sure.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good.
You know, if you go and look at reviews, even though it's closed, a lot of people love the food.
Don't believe it.
It was
believe-
so
I don't get it. I don't
overpriced,
get it.
though,
It was.
for what you got.
Oh, my
But I
gosh.
can't
Yeah.
imagine, just because it's town square, it's that fancy area of town, it's near Summerlin. People are going
It's
to
an outdoor mall.
Outdoor mall.
But
I
people are
mean-
going to fork over the money, so it
I guess.
had to be something
guess.
else to permanently close that place down.
You're right.
It was. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was the terrible food
it-
that
Do you
closed
think it was
it
the
down.
terrible food?
I think-
Yes, it
or
was.
were
Something-
we
I think
not the only
something
ones
happened
who
with the
endured
food.
that situation with a manager cold shouldering us?
Well, all of the staff hated the manager and
It's
hated
true.
working there. So I have a feeling eventually, and not enough employees showing up,
Uh-huh.
not able to keep enough employees, it being too expensive. One of the two had to have happened.
It
That
was-
or something health related shut it down because that food coming out of that kitchen.
It could have been health related. I don't. And what was there only one bathroom in there? Like there was only one
That's
stall.
two
right?
single stallers.
Two single
Oh, which
stallers.
was
Two
painful.
single-
And I went to the
Dollars.
bathroom,
That's
and
right.
so I tried to open the door, and it wouldn't move. Like twist the handle, move. Okay, so I sat there and wait. I knocked. I tried it again. Like maybe it's just a stuck door. So finally, I go and find someone and go, "Is the bathroom locked?" They're like, "No." Oh no, it wasn't multiple stall. It
No.
wasn't a single stall
It wa-
because I thought it was single, and that's why the door was locked.
Oh, that's
I go
right.
back there, and I open it, and it just works fine, and I feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like what happened?
Yeah.
It was just all of it was
That's
weird.
right. That's right.
The whole thing
It
was
was
weird.
weird.
It was weird.
I'm bummed we can't go do a revisit and do some real.
So am I.
Maybe we'll
So
have to
am
save
I.
it save the money for a good restaurant though.
Yeah, please.
Oh, I bet it's a chain, huh?
What?
Didn't we go to Tommy Bahamas?
Oh, that's
It is
definitely
a chain. Yes, it is a chain, but it was good.
It was
So
so, good.
surprising. Yeah.
Y'all,
Is it
if you're
because
gonna
our
do
food
a
was so
chain, I
terrible?
would recommend you avoid
I don't know.
Olive
I mean-
Garden unless that's your only option between that and Boom Bang.
I mean, if you need better pasta, yeah.
You always pick
if you're at
Olive
Boom
Garden.
Bang and you want real pasta, Olive
Go
Garden.
to Olive Garden.
Absolutely.
Actually, we have plenty of Italian we can recommend.
That is
We
true.
absolutely
That
do.
is
We
true.
actually do. True story.
But for a chain, dang, Tommy Bahamas.
It was great.
That was
good.
pretty good. I was very surprised by it. The
I
drinks
was-
were crisp.
Drinks were great.
I had a delicious peppercorn gin and tonic. I
You
remember
did.
that. Like,
That's
'cause
right.
it was
I
so
think-
good.
That's where we were like, let's throw peppercorns and things.
Yes, and I
You
started
know?
doing it all over the
Yeah.
place because I was like, I
Yeah.
love the peppercorn and the gin and
Yes.
tonic.
You don't even remember what you had, do you?
Oh,
it was
look.
some fruity
Oh,
something
look,
or
since
other.
This is a bonus episode. We can talk about chain
Oh
restaurants.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll
And then
figure it out.
I had a dirty martini, which was fan-fucking-tastic.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I'm gonna stop using the F word. I am so sorry.
Why?
Oh, one of my clients, one of my dear clients that I love so much. She listens every
Uh-oh.
week.
Uh-oh.
And she's like, I really love it, but can you stop saying fuck every other word? And I was like, I'll try.
You need to use it as
No.
like a conversation enhancer, not a sentence enhancer.
There we go.
It's a conversation enhancer.
Here we go.
So you don't
Gotta
say
save-
it every
you
sentence.
have a jar full of fucks to give, and you can only
How
give
many
out
fucks
so
do I
many.
give? None.
You
0.
get 2 for the entire episode.
Oh,
I get 2?
Jeff,
we'll
I
set up-
can't do that.
bring your singles
Fuck off.
swear
I
jar.
can't do that. No. Oh. Anyway, I am so sorry.
Okay.
I try my best, but it's
This is gonna be a
part
bonus.
of-
It's a bonus episode, anyways.
It's a part of my fucking vernacular.
This
all
is
right?
this is Food Strip PM.
You got that
That's right. After
This is
hours.
The
after
best.
dark. Food strip after dark.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm down with that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Did I just did I try their sangria?
I don't think
They had
so.
a Baja sangria,
Maybe.
or was
I
it I,
can't
did
really
the blood
remember.
orange margarita?
I'm
I
pretty
think
I
sure
like-
you had
I
the
think I
margarita.
did their margarita.
probably
Yeah.
the margarita.
Extra agave.
Yep.
It was because we had to explain the extra
Yes.
agave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's
No
snack.
salt.
Didn't
It was good.
somebody have tacos?
I don't think I ate anything.
I
eat
did.
anything?
I had.
You guys had
something.
food.
Yes, because I didn't eat any of what they brought
Or
me.
did you have the
Neither did
Cuban?
No.
Crystal
I had a Cuban.
got the
Did
tacos.
you?
Because I remember trying the tacos and they were really good.
Okay.
That's right.
And then you had
I
like
had
the queso.
Some
Did we
queso
not?
dip.
Yeah, the
It was
queso dip was
amazing.
good.
good.
Okay, there's number 3.
Yeah.
There's the spice number 3 that
There's
that I
some
will endure.
spicy queso dip if it's the right.
There was corn in there. It was great.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
I thought it was enjoyable.
Surprising.
I find it to be a little strange that there's a clothing store on the other side
Sure.
of the restaurant, but I mean,
Clearly,
Tommy
I mean,
Bahama, fine.
they can do
I
more
don't
than
know.
one thing. I
We
suppose.
just marched over there and I went to the, where they greet you. I'm like,
We threw out the leftovers in their trash can. Just,
I was.
did.
we sure did.
We
I was
did.
like, we just had the worst
I was surprised you guys
experience.
brought the leftovers. I'm like, why are you guys bringing the food with
because
you?
we fucking paid for it. That's why.
And then I was like, wait.
Please.
And you know what? The worst part in a situation like that is your gut instinct is to be like, okay, no tip. Screw you all.
No,
flip,
But
you
the
flip
can't
the
do
waiter
that.
was.
But
No.
the waiter,
I mean,
that's because that's, well, what can I do? How can I take control back? And the tip is where you take control back because you're not going to steal the food.
Is it where you can really take the control back? I mean, I guess, yeah.
Or you
There-
start your own food podcast. That's what we did.
Too bad they're
Welcome
already
to the
closed.
talking shit. Mm-hmm.
But
Damn,
our
I wish
waiter
we'd done the
was
episode.
still
I get it. I
great.
I
understand
wish
what
we'd
you're
done the
saying.
episode, then they closed, because I would absolutely take
I
credit
wish
for
we
that.
would have
I
done the
would've-
episode right
I
there in the
would've taken
restaurant.
credit.
That would have been fun. That would have been a good time.
Some wireless
You know-
lapels.
Can we find out when they closed?
Ooh, good question.
Per maybe. Per maybe.
Per maybe.
Per
Per
maybe.
maybe. It's. Are you sure there's no caffeine in there?
Did farm. What's it called?
Farmtable Kitchen.
I want to call it Farm to Table, but that's like a brand,
No,
isn't it?
Farm to Table is actually a really good restaurant.
That's actually a restaurant.
Yeah, it's an yeah.
Okay.
I can't type.
I get it.
I don't know when
They realized they wanted to be that restaurant, but they weren't. So just
Actually, yeah,
So
you're
I feel
right.
like so kind of steal the name a little bit.
I mean, you can't really say Farm Table. Well,
Farm to Table and Farm Table Kitchen is very
they're
much
two different
stealing
things.
the IP
I
a little
get
bit.
it. They're two different things. But
I'm saying they're close enough that you could have issue with it if you were Farm to Table, because clearly I keep mixing them up.
true.
And that's
True,
the whole
true,
thing
true.
around that type of that you don't
Maybe
want to
that's why they're
confuse
closed.
people.
Farm to Table was like, fuck off.
Get out.
No.
People kept coming back to them. Oh, is it your place over in Town Square? And they're like, what?
Yeah.
Not us.
Right. You know what? I think that's probably why I was like, let's try this. Let's try the brunch.
Because you know about Farm to
Because
Table.
I know Farm to Table.
Yeah.
And I didn't do my due
Right, because
diligence.
that's the whole thing that you can do a cease and desist because people are confusing one thing for
Mm.
another.
No, I can't figure it out. That's too much fucking work.
Ugh, no.
I can't figure that
But
out.
that was an experience.
Yeah.
Sure was. But
Oh,
I
well.
want to know
It
why.
was an experience.
Indeed, it was.
It was.
It was a day.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I needed a nap after all of it.
Oh, you and me
Like-
both, girl.
I think you did.
Did you nap? I think you did.
Probably. Probably. Why? Okay, so, but when I'm on, where am I? Am I on Yelp?
That's where I was, and then
It
if they
says
wanted me to sign
temporarily
in.
closed.
Okay, but Google says permanently closed.
And Yelpers report this location as closed. Okay.
Trust
Maybe
the
they're
Yelpers.
First of all.
rebranding. If they're rebranding, I would like to go back.
As frozen food delivered straight to your table.
As Costco Plus table.
Oh my gosh. It's just Costco Plus. Well, that's not going to confuse people, right?
No, not at all. Mm-mm.
Okay, here's the kicker.
Okay.
On Yelp, there is a review from 6 months ago. How long ago was March? Do the math for my brain. We're in the 9th month. March was the 3rd month.
So that's 6 months ago.
Oh wow.
If I go
Also,
to
there's
Google and I
there's-
look at
should read our reviews actually.
Oh, can you please? They were good.
more
I
Google.
was too drunk to write a review,
reviews.
so I just forgot about it.
Okay, so there's a 4 month ago. Mine was 5 months ago.
Are you going to do us
A
the
year
honor
ago.
of reading your review?
Do you want me? You're
I would
really
love.
interested?
Yeah, I would love.
Okay.
Did you write or did I? Did we both?
I
we both
did
did.
Google.
We both.
Okay,
I did Google
okay.
as well. I'm trying to find. Where do you find your own reviews?
I just
You
it's
sent
there.
me yours, and I couldn't find it because I wanted to read it.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Okay. This was one of the most uncomfortable experiences of my life. To start, there were 4 of us that were seated at a high top with 4 chairs. Although the table was extremely small, 2 plates would have filled the table. Oh, that sounds weird.
2
I'm
plates
reading my
did.
own sentences wrong.
It's
I-
fine.
Whatever.
I
It's a
followed it.
Google review.
Before
We got it.
we were even seated, we did ask for another table, and we were told those were reserved. We
For
had a
who?
reservation, people.
Yeah.
We actually
It
did
isn't-
reserve.
So we ended up
yes.
asking our server if we could move 2 tables together for more space, which he said was fine. Not even a minute later, oh, that's right. I always make notes of this. The manager, Tommy.
You
Tommy.
even know his name.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Tom,
The
not to
hostess
be
and the
confused with
server
Bahama.
were standing
Okay.
2 feet away from us discussing the situation and how the server shouldn't have combined tables.
Oh,
Finally, we said,
Disgusting.
should we move back to 1 table because we are really uncomfortable with you guys discussing this right
That's
now.
right, we did.
You said that.
Yep.
Yeah, that was you.
The manager, Tommy, proceeded to argue with all of us about how we
That's right.
should have asked for a bigger table. I cannot express how awkward this was. The rest of the meal,
did blame
Tommy
us.
never once
Yeah.
checked in with us, apologized, or anything. Our poor waiter could hardly check in on us because he had a 12 top and a 27 top.
That's right. He had the 27 top in the back.
Shit,
The
I
food
forgot
was
about
frozen and
that.
not
Okay.
fresh. I had 7 sangrias and 1 Bloody Mary bottomless
you for
drinks. I feel nothing except I have to pee. Don't waste your money or time. Not worth it.
That's right.
I
You had
mean,
7 drinks.
Tommy argued with
That's
both
right.
of
He
you.
argued with
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Telling
It
us that
was-
we were wrong.
Our responsibility to ask for a bigger table.
And so
Which
finally,
we
I
did.
just shut up. I was like, okay. And then you were like, no,
No.
I'm not gonna let this one go.
No, you are not going to steamroll us
Yeah,
over.
no. But I was.
I
like,
understand
oh,
getting
gosh.
irritated
Same.
with
Same.
stupid customers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did retail. You're in the hair industry.
Mm-hmm.
You've done other jobs.
Mm.
You've done
I worked in retail.
grocery.
It's customer service 101.
There are some
you should
very
know that
irritating
already.
people out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't do as the only time we got aggravated is when he started to argue after
Right.
he
Right.
was standing next
Right.
to us.
When he told us that we didn't ask for a table and we did it
lecturing
wrong.
the server.
It wasn't only making us uncomfortable, it was making the table behind me uncomfortable.
Yes.
Like they were like, oh no.
And what's funny is that not only the table we asked for, there's also a giant booth in front of us that they sat 1 person at.
I forgot
Do you remember
about that.
Right in front of me, there was a table with a lady
You remember?
by herself that got
You
the
remember.
entire booth.
I would have been happy with the booth.
Yeah,
The
we would've
booth would have
fit
been
I
just
fine.
remember-
fine.
Great.
Okay, so you two were on one side.
Yeah.
And Crystal and I were on
Yep.
the other.
Mm-hmm.
And so if Crystal is to my left, the table behind her, I remember them talking to their server multiple times because they kept waiting for their food and it never showed.
That's
That never
right.
showed.
Food wasn't coming out of the
Oh,
kitchen.
you're right.
Yeah.
And then at some point during mid-morning time, I think another person showed up at the bar. But they were
Yeah.
too
Yeah, it's-
enthralled. I don't know
There
if
were a
it
couple
was like
people
a
at the bar.
and espresso at the same time.
Yes, it was. Mm-hmm.
So that other employee was on the espresso side.
Mm-hmm. But this poor bartender, she was like, she looked like she was kind of new.
New.
She was a bit of a mess. Like she wasn't set up for success.
No,
right?
no, no,
No,
There
no.
was
So-
not. The reason why you do sangria and mimosas
It's
for
'cause
bottomless
they're easy.
because they're easy.
already
You
made.
can. They're already. They should be all. The sangria should be made last night.
Correct.
You just pour that out.
And if you want a bottomless mimosa, isn't it customary that, or it's just standard that you just bring the bottle of
Yeah.
champagne to the table,
Not-
and a little vial of orange juice?
not
and be
I'm
like,
gonna
go
make.
to town.
Not
Right?
I'm gonna. You know what? You have to order it every time. It's
Yeah,
gonna take you
no.
20 minutes to get your
No.
next
Yeah,
mimosa.
which is so
Right.
skeezy among the other skeezy things with
You're-
the
because
crappy
you're-
food.
Because it's all orange
I think
juice.
you only had 60 minutes to consume as many.
Yeah,
Which
and
is
that's
ridiculous.
why
I
at
mean,
that
yeah.
point, Crystal and I both started
2 at a time.
two
Give
at
me
a time. As
time.
soon as we got the 2, we ordered another 2.
You had about 3 ounces of alcohol over those
pretty
7
much,
drinks.
Pretty much.
I had to pee so much. It was
lot of
the
juice.
principle of it, though.
It
I
is
mean-
the principle. It is the
gonna
principle.
try and
gonna
make my
order
money back.
20, and I
It
won't
is.
drink them. They're all going to sit on
It
this
is.
table.
I
I know
mean-
it's wasteful.
No, it was almost proving a point, right? It was almost like, hello, you guys are doing this wrong.
Yeah.
We're doing it wrong. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't
Farm
have to.
But
table.
it's closed. Can't go
it's
there
closed. Sorry. I hope they are rebranding because
Yeah, coming soon.
I wouldn't mind to go back. I would go back. I'd
Oh,
do it again.
rebranding, or does that
now.
mean
Relaunching.
is it relaunch, or is it just they had to close and a new restaurant with totally new management and people?
I'm
going
gonna
to
say we need a full rebrand here.
A full, all new staff.
Yeah. Yeah.
New concepts.
Yeah.
Not stealing someone else's name.
I mean, hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
you can't just squish farm table together and expect
Because it is one word, farm table.
farm table.
Yeah.
Coming soon, Louisiana fried chicken.
Oh no.